F.
Diego Santana.
Where did your name come from?
I actually got Diego from a teacher. It's James in Spanish, and then she had us do a little project, and I turned one of our raps into a poem in Spanish. And ever since, she's just been calling me that, and it kind of stuck.
Okay. What made you fall in love with music?
Just seeing how good I was for real.
I respect that. What would you say drives you with the music, keeps you going?
Getting away from this, a lot of people I want to feed. We trying to make it.
What would you consider your end goal for your music career?
My end goal? I don't really have an end goal. I want to do something with music, whether I'm making it, producing it or something. I want to do something with music till I go.
For sure. And being from where you're from, do you feel like music saved you from becoming whatever your neighborhood produced?
No, I feel like always just knowing my potential is what saved me. Music just my way of expressing what I've been through, where I've been, who I met, just little shit.
And do you feel like at any point in your music career, do you feel like you would go solo?
No, ain't no point. We a group, but at the end of the day, we all do what we want to do. If I want to go to the studio by myself, I can do that.
Right. So basically, with your label, it's just more so everybody got control over what the fuck they doing.
Yeah, everybody their own person.
At this point in time in your career now, if you could look back and tell yourself something 5 years ago, what would it be?
Keep going. Because we'd have been doing this 5 years ago.
And do you feel like your environment played the factor on the substance of which your music is created?
Yeah. Everything around me, anything I ever rap about, whatever type of song, is something I really been through, something I really can speak on. So I don't really feel like you should be talking about it in your music if you ain't been through it or seen it.
100. And what do you feel is the biggest sacrifice you made before and now being an artist?
The biggest sacrifice I made is, I don't feel like I made a huge sacrifice at the moment. I feel like when I make it, my biggest sacrifice is gonna be that I'm gonna be watched 24/7.
Right.
I ain't gonna be able to just wake up and do whatever I want. It's always gonna be somebody looking at me.
Okay. And as of right now, what would you consider some of the pros and cons of becoming an artist?
The pros is the money, the fame, the shit, just success. The cons is already the shit we go through. Snakes, money hungry people that loved you yesterday hating you tomorrow, people that never knew you, claim they love you, want shit from you. I make music based off whatever I feel at the moment. So I'm gonna say J. Cole, my top 5, Dolph, JR, myself, and Hall of Fame Ja. I need to learn how to focus more, and I need to learn how to put me first. Because I've been, lately my music and my actions involving music, I'm trying to do more for other people, and I need to be doing it for me. I quit for 2 years, and I got tired of the shit I was hearing. Figured I'd rather play myself.
Right. What kind of image are you upholding, or are you advertising an image at all?
I just want I'm gonna be myself. I hope I inspire everybody else to be themselves. That's all I can do.
And on a personal level, what do you think the rap culture is missing?
Honesty. Everybody lying. And when you can't really tell everybody to tell the truth, because when they tell the truth, then y'all feel like they saying too much. So, I mean, we always gonna be missing something.
For real. And if you could predict your feelings towards not making it, how would you feel about that?
I'll be disappointed more than anything, because I know I can make it. I done really sat and talked to important people, and they done told me, keep going. You can do this, you can do that. So if I don't make it, that'll be on me. I can't be hurt, I can't be mad. It's my fault.
And could you explain Diego Santana's upbringing as far as where shit really started for you?
Shit, here, this whole block. I got so much family on this block. Sister, grandma, daddy. I'm living on this block. I got my first fight on this block. I started hanging with my cousins. We was living on this street. Just this whole area. Everybody I talk about, if you hear me say rest in peace in the song, 9 times out of 10, they from here with me. We grew up together. Just living here, trying to make the most out of here and trying to get away from here.
And that pretty much wraps it up for all the questions that I had. But is there one last thing you want to say for the camera before we cut?
Shit, be yourself. I'm making music for me and y'all. I hope y'all enjoy it. Santana. And shit, I'm gonna keep doing this shit. Hopefully I make it. Lately I've been vibing, dealing with some problems. I ain't had the best life, but I was bred on surviving.
Hall of Fame, JAI. First one to do it, last one to die.
What made you fall in love with music?
I really just think the pain and the struggle behind music pushed me to fall in love with it, because it seemed like everybody had a story growing up, always had a story to tell. My story is mostly coming up on England and Minnesota, block away from 6 Mile. You know, grew up in a drug-infested neighborhood, whole lot of gang violence. I think I was living over here around the time where shit was the worst. So that's pretty much it. Just got passionate about telling the story from this side of the 6, because don't too many niggas come from over here rapping, so stuck with that. Yeah, I think music saved me a lot. More so in a way where I wouldn't have to fall victim to the streets, fall victim to the drug gang. So I think it really did play a huge part. My music it comes from the heart, come from the soul, come from a lot of pain I dealt with, growing up, coming up, telling other people's stories that I grew up with, that I lost, that's not really here to tell theirs. My music is a mix between real and I'd probably say just real and pain, because pain is real, and sometimes real, it don't involve shit but pain.
So, what does going against the grain mean to you?
Going against the grain to me just basically mean don't let other niggas marginalize your success. If it's something you want to do, get out here, do it, get shit out the mud. Don't take no handouts from niggas, because niggas always want to take credit for shit once you up.
So would you ever go solo?
Probably not. Reason I say no is because I started this shit with my brothers, so that's how it's gonna end. At times I feel rap can be personal because you got a mix between niggas telling the truth and niggas lying, and sometimes it's hard to decipher. So niggas sometimes tell too much and some niggas just don't say enough.
What do you think rap is missing?
Hall of Fame entertainment. That's what rap missing. They missing us.
Have you ever wanted to quit making music?
At one point in time, I did want to quit because I felt like my music at the time, it was competitive for the wrong reasons. It wasn't competitive to tell the truth. It was just to compete with other motherfuckers. So once I stopped competing and started telling how I felt and really painting niggas a picture that some niggas don't get to illustrate for themselves, I would prefer to stay unsigned,
because I like having control over all the music that come out of my label. But if I had to choose, if I so happen to get signed, I'd probably want to go to Dreamville. I want to go to Dreamville. Before I started doing music, I actually wanted to play in a band. I wanted to go to King and play in a marching band, to be honest with you. My top 5 locally, it'll have to be Diego Santana at number 1, Southwest Meech at number 2, Orlando Soul at 3, me at number 4, and I have to get that 5th spot to my nigga Al Wu. Fuck all the mainstream niggas, because don't none of that shit matter. I think the image I'm upholding is never advertised for yourself. Just let yourself speak for yourself. So I'm really not holding no image. I'm just doing me, sticking true to what I know.
What allows you to remain humble?
This motherfucking house. I mean, shit, I grew up in a house with rats, roaches. You know what I'm saying? It got to the point where the roaches got so bad, niggas had to put food in the refrigerator. So not ever having to go back to that or seeing somebody I love have to go through that shit again, I think that's what keeps me humble for the most part.
If you could predict your feelings towards not making it, how would you feel?
I feel like I failed. And not necessarily failed myself, but I feel like I failed my brothers because I got them so engaged to jump back in this with me, give 110%. So if we didn't make it, I feel like I failed them.
And at what point would you consider yourself being at the paramount of your music career?
When I'm sitting on this porch with the same motherfuckers I was sitting on this porch with some years ago, and to hear a car ride past, banging our shit, I feel like we had made it then.
If you could go back and do anything about this music differently, what would you do?
I'd have probably never fell out with my brothers at the one point that we did, which forced us to stop making music for a couple of years. And that's about it. Just, if you starting off doing this and it feel like you're not doing or moving as fast as you would like to move, just, you know what I'm saying, stay 10 toes, stay patient. That's the key. Just staying patient with doing this music shit, because it's a lot to learn. It's a lot to, you know, apply to your label or to the group of niggas you trying to come out with. So just, like I said, just stay focused and stay 10 toes.
Hall of Fame, only legends make this motherfucker. Santana. Lately I've been vibing, dealing with some problems. I ain't had the best life, but I was bred on surviving. It ain't never been a question. If I love you, then I'm riding. Right or wrong, right the wrongs. When I stand in front of God, I'm saying though, it's certain shit that I don't understand. Mama stressing, sister struggling. Why the fuck would I be playing? I ain't looking for sympathy. I ain't asked you for a hand.